Alright guys, in today's video we're going to be working on my John boat, and I'm going to be cutting out a piece of plywood and spray foaming all under the seats, because this thing does not float very well. Put some under there, put some under the middle seats. They probably already got foam under them, but might as well put some more in, because the one day I took this out on the lake with my boat motor that I fixed in one of the other videos, we almost sunk, so it definitely needs some more flotation in the front end. So I'm gonna get a piece of plywood cut out, and then I think I'll probably like leave the middle hole open and then mask off those two so the water could still drain, but if not, it's fine. Alright, I'm just gonna measure the gap here. I'm just gonna put a piece of plywood that is flush against here and tape it and drill one hole for the nozzle of the spray foam, and then have like a bore back here pushing it against there so the spray foam can't push it out. Looks like about 5 3/8. And there it's under 5, so we'll start at 5 3/8. And then start at 30 inches. So I'll get that marked out on the board. Alright, as you can see, I got this professionally marked out, nice and straight. So now I'm gonna grab the circular saw and cut this out. Alright, cut it out now. Cut this easy. I have to take a bit more off. This stuff is going to be table. Oh, we should have table. Alright, I finally got it to stay in there. I'm gonna tape it off now. Hopefully it doesn't come back out. That took a while to get in there. Alright, there we go. In theory, once I drill a spray foam in there, that should be able to just come off all the tape on me. Now I'm going to take off all those holes and then just gotta get the spray foam. Alright, I found the plug for this thing so we can test the flotation before and after. Alright, with me back here, that's where the back sits. And this is where it really needs flotation, because I barely weigh anything. It's almost up to the handle. So hopefully with that spray foam we can get it down. Get it down a little bit more. Or up a little bit more, whatever you call it. Alright guys, I got the spray foam finally. And we're gonna try to get this thing spray foamed in the front. We'll see how much we got for the seats. I'm probably not gonna have enough. I only got 4 cans. And I don't know if I showed you this or not, but got a light bar in the front now. And then I got my 3D printed mount for a DeWalt battery. Get the Temu battery. Hopefully it'll come today. Got the Temu FlexVolt 12 amp hour battery for 40 bucks. See if it blows up or not. But anyway, I'm gonna get this all ready for spray foam and taped up, and then we'll drill a hole in the top part and hopefully it'll work. Alright, I got 4 cans of the big gap filler in there. Hopefully it expands more, because it didn't seem like it was very full. I would have thought it would have been plenty enough for that. I mean, it's that wide, but at the bottom it's real shallow, you know. Like, we'll see once it dries, but we got the light bar, we got the spray foam. I was going to do under these seats, but that's gonna be real expensive, because that was 20 bucks for 4 cans. So I think I might add a few more things, maybe. It'd be cool to have 2 light bars on the side and 2 pods in the back, and then they all run to the one DeWalt battery that I'm gonna mount here. I'm going to just put 2 wood screws through there, and then that will sit like that, and to put the battery in. Then I can layer a switch up too if we get all that, but we'll see. Alright, so I had this drying overnight, and then I took these big pieces off, and then it looked fine, and then I come back today and the thing's exploded practically, and the foam's blowing out of here, and the seat's all bent up. I don't really know what's going on here, but I'm just getting this battery mounted on here. It's probably gonna snap because the thing's still expanding right now. But might as well put this on for fun. Now we should be able to just take our battery, put it on here. Then plug in our light bar. We got our battery. And our light bar's on. Might put a switch on there. Who knows? And we should be able to just take this out. Oh yeah. Works perfectly, flawlessly. Alright, let's see how much of a difference it makes. When I'm sitting in the back, it's leaning forward a little. But let's see, I bet that most of the front isn't in the water probably. I don't know if it did anything. It's also still wet, so who knows. Definitely should have not have put 4 cans in it, but guys, we're on the pond. we took this boat out on the lake the other day, and it worked pretty well with that motor. Now I'm just gonna test the battery life on this Timu battery with this light bar. We're gonna see how long it lasts and see how well it does in the dark. We're just gonna wait for it to get a little bit darker here, and maybe we'll see some bluegills on the shore or something. Alright, it's been about half hour, 45 minutes since I've had the light bar on, and the battery just went down to 2. So I think if I'm gonna get the rest of the light bars, it probably will only last a half hour for one battery, so I might order some more Timu batteries and see how it goes. But that's pretty good with one. Maybe even just 2 pods or something. Because if you look, that's real good right there. You could see in the water all the way over there. But anyways, that's probably gonna be it for this video. If I do any more mods on this boat, we'll make another video for you guys. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.